Welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to show you what you could expect from Singapore Airlines economy class in their Airbus A380. Please follow me on Instagram at BrandonJohnson10K for behind the scenes looks at content that I will be reviewing in the future. So here's economy class on the Airbus A380 of Singapore Airlines. Now, for the most part, we've got a 343 configuration, but I was seated in seat 42K. Probably the best seat you can have in economy there as you look at the rest of the cabin, because you don't have a seat in front of you on this seat. Now, I did have to pay for this seat, $95 to assign this particular seat, or else you're just going to be at the mercy of the seat that they randomly assign you. So I wanted to be somewhat comfortable in economy class. This was flight SQ25 from JFK to Frankfurt, so we're looking at 7 hours and some change over to Frankfurt from JFK. We'll take a detailed look at the seat. You got the tray table to your left side. Again, you'll notice the infinite leg room you do have there. Actually, this flight, at least in economy class, was pretty empty. There was nobody seated next to me and nobody in front of me on the two seats. I guess not that really matters. There you've got the light controls here, the seat recline to your left. And this is where the in-flight entertainment screen pops out. I'll show you that in the next clip because I couldn't get it out on that first try. So I was just trying to figure something out, but I promise I'll show it to you. The right side here, you have an armrest. That armrest is not movable, unfortunately. You've got the window there, and you do have individual air vents at the seat, so that is a plus there. And the pitch, a fairly decent pitch to the seat too. It reclines fairly well for the seat there. So here's a look at the in-flight entertainment screen, and again, because there's no seat in front of you, this does pop out to from your left side there. So that's the screen. Very it's a nice screen. Worked well as far as the touch sensor goes, so very crisp in that regard. Crisp presentation of the screen also. And here you've got the charging port, the universal power outlet. Take a look at the bedding. So you did get a pillow and a blanket. The pillow was fine, economy. There's the blanket. That was fine as well, so really can't complain. And you did have headphones as well that were handed out for free. So I'm gonna leave you with the takeoff, and I'll be back with the rest of the flight. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at the bathroom here on the A380 in economy class. And as we note, there's nothing really too special about it. Decent room in the bathroom, I guess. Decent space. As we look around here, do have some cabinets there, but you really didn't have anything in there. Some hand lotion. Changing table. But I do like the darker wood at the bottom of the bathroom of the cabinet, so that's a nice touch. Meal service. So meal service, you had a choice of chicken or beef. I had the chicken that was served with rice and vegetables, also with bread, cheese, and crackers. Note that they do give you actual silverware, not plastic stuff, so that's a nice touch in economy. And that also went with a beverage service. Thought the food, it was okay, not good, not bad. For dessert, handed out some vanilla ice cream. And later on in the flight, there was some peas and crackers that were handed out. So service was suspended early, the dinner service, due to severe turbulence, but I was able to eat. And for breakfast there, we've got a sandwich that was served warm, a turkey sandwich. You could actually get margarita pizza, or excuse me, that was a chicken sandwich. So interesting, the pizza options. Here's the Wi-Fi options there. So you see the hour, 3 hour, and the full flight pass. So with that, I'll leave you with the in-flight entertainment system to take a look through that, and I'll be back with my final thoughts. Okay, welcome back. So I wanted to give you my final thoughts on this flight. Overall, the experience to me was okay. There wasn't much service to provide for economy, so I tend to look at things when it comes to economy class more in terms of the hard product and food. So I did think the seat was comfortable, had a good pitch to it, and the unlimited legroom is a plus, with there being no seat in front of mine. Pillow was comfortable. Decent blanket that they provided. The food, in my opinion, was just okay, not mind-blowing. I've had better economy class meals, but again, you can't go in thinking that you're going to get the Singapore Airlines business class quality, first class quality, and even the premium economy quality. You can't assume that, but again, overall, the experience was just okay on this flight. But yeah, I'd love to hear your comments below if you've flown this particular flight or flown economy class in Singapore Airlines and what your thoughts are. As always, I do appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend, and enjoy the much longer landing video as we pass the city of Frankfurt on the final approach.